haven't already, please take a second to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. Also, feel free to share the video. ICMTU stands for I Can't Make This Up, is a live comedy show hosted by AJ Dunk, spelled all caps. ICMTU brings people together from different backgrounds by sharing true stories that have happened in their lives. Now, this episode's shout out goes to the one, the only Freetown Road Project. It's West Indian cuisine located in Jersey City. I'm telling you, this food is scrumdiddlyumptious. When you're in town of Jersey City, make sure you stop by and you get something, all right? It's located at 640 Newark Ave, Jersey City, New Jersey. I'm telling you what's on the schedule. They got stewed chicken, curry chicken, roti, stewed snapper, and they have braised oxtail. All right, now listen, Chef Claude tells me that the oxtail is always on the menu. So when you go in there, tell Chef Claude that AJ Dunk sent you. All right, and I know you will have a meal that you will remember and cherish. So enjoy that and thank you. Now, hope you all enjoy the show. And now, please welcome your host, AJ Dunk, spelled all caps. What's good? What's good? What's up, everybody? It's Thursday. We are here. We've made it another Thursday. Go Thursday. Go Thursday. Go Thursday. What? Yeah, Thursday. Hey, what's good, everybody? How we feeling? Ooh, get it, cuz? Yes. Thank you, music. Music is always going to be a family member to me. Yeah. I heard T.O. Greg was up in here. Hey, be careful what you hear. It might not always be true, or it might be 1,000% true. All right, I don't know. We'll see. So, everybody, how you doing? Let me know in the chat. Let me know how you feeling. I'm good. I'm energized. Took a nap. Woohoo! Yeah, buddy, recharge that battery. So we up in here. Now, before we get it going, because you know that I'm not one to just clock into work and start working. So, before we get into the show, I'm going to give everybody a second to go get their sips, get their smokes, and take their shits. Now, what you sipping on is what you sipping on. Let me know. What you smoking on is what you smoking on. Let me know. And you could either be taking this shit. If you're taking this shit, keep that to yourself. But if you shitting on something or somebody, let us know. Okay? So now we're going to take this time to get one of those three or all three of them things. All right? Let's get into it. Let me know. What you sipping on? What you smoking on? And what you shitting on? Yeah. Let me know. I got something in my cup. Don't worry. But I got something in my cup. We all have something in the cup, yeah. We going camo today, we going camo today, we going camo today, yeah. What you sipping on, What you smoking on? And who you shitting on? Let me know, hey. We ain't here. Yeah. We made another week, baby. We already said that. Woo! Yeah, all right. Yes. Those of you that are getting them sips in, you know what? Take a couple gulps. If you need to leave it there, take a big gulp. But if you have taken little sips, bring it over. Don't push you. All right, I won't. I'll just escort you lightly. All right, how about that? I'll just place my hand on your lower back and just press forward. Okay, it's not a push, it's a guide. I will guide you forward. Now, if you smoking on something, hit that thing. Either put the window up, turn the volume up so you can hear me, or bring it inside. Ask them if you go bring it on inside. Not my house. Do what you do. And if you're taking a shit, sit there. Hold that. Do not force that. Take your time. The shits, yep. Either you with the shits or you got the shits. That shit's for you. Okay. And seltzer, honey ham. Smoking on some honey ham. Okay, got it in the oven. All right, I see you. I see you. And tailgaters. All right, yeah, Shit on them. Okay, now there's only one other thing that we need to do before we can really kick this thing off, and that is the intro provided by my band, Salt Pepper Ketchup, spelled one word, featuring the one and only Jesus the Bodega Cat.
You know I can't make this up. Neither can I guess. That's why we have fun here. You know we can't make this up. Neither can I guess. That's why we have fun here. Yeah. I can't make this up, baby. Ya tú sabes, coño. Ahí, lo fuimos.
Welcome to another episode of I Can't Make This Up. I am your host, AJ Dunk, spelled all caps. You can find me at www.ajdunk.com. And from there, you've got my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter. It's all located at ajdunk.com. So once you're done here, I would like you to make your way over to ajdunk.com. And then you can enjoy everything that I have to offer there. Listen, I've got my Facebook there. I've got my YouTube page there. I got Twitter there. I've got it all there. I've got older episodes. I've got stand-up. I've got sketches. I've got comedy for everybody. So don't just think that because you watching this show that it's just going to be just for you. No. I have plenty of things there for family members, friends for you to share with. You hit that share button, you send it right to them, okay? And while you're there, please make sure you subscribe. That's all I ask. Subscribe. That way you'll get the notifications knowing of new things. You don't have to text me, hey, AJ, can you do this? Can you do that? No, I can't. YouTube can do it. Twitch can do it. Twitter can do it. You'll get the updates. Follow, subscribe, do that for me, please. And I'm talking to you on Instagram. I'm talking to you on YouTube. I'm talking to you on Facebook. I'm talking to you on ajdunk.com. I'm talking to you on YouTube. I'm talking to all of yous. All of yous. That's what I need you to do. All right. So please do that. I would appreciate it. Now, I have a special special guest here today. I consider all my guests to be special if they're taking the time out of their day to be on an episode of I Can't Make This Up. So I need everybody, I need you all to start putting your hands together. I want you to welcome the one, the only, T.O. Greg.
Thank you. I'm here. Finally, I made it.
Hey. I see your arm sleeve. I see
Yeah, that's it's a Puerto Rican flag because it's Pedro Albizu Campos. He's a civil rights activist out of Puerto Rico, an Afro Puerto Rican civil rights activist.
All right, look at that. We already learning something today. Look at
Yeah.
that, y'all.
Yes. He went to Harvard and all that.
Ooh.
Yep.
Say that name one more time.
Pedro Albizu Campos.
Okay.
I said it in English.
Pedro. Wait a minute. Whoa. You'll say it in English.
I said it in English.
But how do you say the name in non-English?
In Spanish?
Yes.
It's Pedro Albizu Campos.
Oh, okay.
Spanish.
Oh.
But in English, it's Pedro Albizu Campos.
Okay. All right. I got you. All right. Hey, it's only secret to those that don't want to believe it. That's all I can say. Listen. That's what it is, Dracula. So, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Man, this pandemic added a whole nother body onto my body. But besides that, I'm doing okay. Staying home a lot.
We're almost, I don't even know. Honestly, I don't know when the pandemic ended. I don't know.
We're still here. We got another wave coming.
I've been hearing that.
we got to get the booster shots, and then I stay in the house again and order more Uber. Speaking of which, you said that they always got oxtail at the Caribbean restaurant. I tried to order oxtail twice from a Jamaican restaurant, and even on DoorDash, they were like, "Me no have that." They still hit me. They called me like, "Yo, what the blood clot? Me not have that."
That's what I'm telling you. You got to go to Freetown Road Project.
Freetown. I got to check Freetown now.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Listen, he won Chopped. He's a legit chef, and I don't just look. I don't just shout out places just to shout.
I watch Chopped. I probably know who that is.
Chef Claude, look him up. He used to be a chef at another restaurant down by Grove Street. He's legit, and I just ate there last week, so I eat there pretty often. So it's not just like, oh yeah, all right, hey you guys, I'm sending you to eat there. I'm going there myself.
Yeah, I used to be in Jersey City a lot, but
I get
the pandemic.
the Platinos. Oh, they're not them skinny ones. They're the thick ones.
Thick ones, like, the sweet ones,
like
right?
It's dessert. Yes.
Yeah, sweet. Those are the maduros, the ones that are like turn brown.
Mm-hmm. Now, can you say that in English?
Ripened plantain. That's the English. Maduro.
All right. Now, I like to ask all my guests where they're checking in from, because I have guests that come from Colombia. I have guests that come from California. I have guests that come from across the street. I have guests that come from the basements and now in the attics. So I would like to ask you, I am repping Jersey City. Where is it that you are repping? Could you give us the English and Spanish version, please, sir? Oh, wait. Sorry, sir. You have. Oh, you have muted yourself, so we cannot hear you, and I cannot unmute you.
All right. Yeah, Newark.
So basically, it was like, we gonna stop you from telling where you from.
Yeah. Let's see.
So you repping Newark.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, sir, Bob.
In Spanish is nueve work.
Nueve work. Nueva arc.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right, sir. Are you ready for me to explain to everyone what is about to happen?
Do it.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm talking to you. That's on Instagram. I'm talking to you. That's on Twitch. I'm talking to you. That's on Twitter. I'm talking to you on YouTube and you on ajdunk.com. Now, on I Can't Make This Up, your host, AJ Dunk, spelled all caps, invites guests to share true stories that have happened in their life. Now, today, our guest, Greg, is going to share a true story that has happened in his life. While he is telling this story, I would like for you to comment. Comment. You can be from Newark, you could be from Nueve Work, anywhere. I want you to comment. Let us know. While he's speaking, comment. I'm going to be listening to the story. I'm going to be reading the comments, and I will also be writing down my own comments. Because once the story is finished, I will be asking questions. So, what? Yes, you can ask questions too. So while you're sending those comments, put a question mark after the ones that is a question. Okay? So if it's a comment, put a period or just don't put any type of punctuation. Question, put a question mark so I know. And if it has to deal with the story, it could be potentially asked. So it could be, hey, Greg, are you sitting on the floor so your head doesn't bump the ceiling? If it has to deal with his story, then I could potentially pop it up. Otherwise, it'll just stay there and we'll keep moving on. All right. So again, comment. If I'll be listening to I'll be reading the comments, I'll be listening to Greg, and I will also be making my own comments. If you have a question, put a question mark after your comment. All right, Greg. There's one thing that I need you to do before you tell this story. Are you listening?
I'm listening.
You can hear me, and I can hear you. I have to check, make sure I can hear you.
Yeah, you can hear me, right?
Yes, I can hear you, sir. All right. Now, on the flag, I ask you, do you pinky promise that this story is true?
Yeah, I don't lie. I don't lie.
All right, sir.
All right.
If you would, please share the story that you cannot make up.
Okay. So thank you, AJ, for the intro. And here goes the story. So although I'm wearing a Puerto Rican flag today, my family is not from Puerto Rico. We're from Peru in South America. And it's fairly tropical. So when it's cold here, it's warm over there. So during we used to go down there a lot during like Christmas and New Year's break. So it's a little different over there because it's the summertime. So they'd have some lights, but they have like palm trees with the Christmas lights on it, like the Corona commercial.
Okay.
Right. So then, but they would do things a little bit differently. They had like towers that you would light on fire. Not okay. So the towers had fireworks in them, right?
Okay.
And then you'd light it on fire, and then all the fireworks would go off, and then the tower would burn down. So the tower's probably like 10, 15 feet high. Maybe they could throw a teddy bear and weird shit in there just because they want shit to light on fire. So they do that for Christmas. Let's see. And it was just like hanging out with some of my cousins doing hood rat stuff. They'd have like little carnivals, and then you had to pay to get in, but our parents didn't give us money, so we would sneak under the gate and then play some games, and then somebody would catch us, and then we run, we dip, we'd steal from the store. Not big stuff, little shit. It was fun. It was like having summer vacation in the winter.
Okay.
Right? You got me?
Yeah.
And then kids could play outside and do whatever. And then my cousins are kind of my age, so we were wilding. So like December, so for Christmas, we don't do like waiting for Santa Claus to come in the morning. That's like an American thing. So like we know there's no Santa Claus, but we know that you do get gifts on Christmas. So like our Christmas would start at midnight, like 12:01 on the 25th, like from the 24th to the 25th. So we'd stay up, everybody's breaking night, drinking, doing whatever. And that's just having fun, and we were playing with our toys and shit. And then it'd be nonstop partying from Christmas until New Year's. So then New Year's Day hits, they light the fireworks for midnight, right? They burn the shit down. There's no fire trucks. There's zero fire trucks because if you started the fire, you're on your own. So just figure it out, right? People, you got buckets in the house, you can throw them out the window. Like everybody, it's all very communal. Everybody takes care of everybody, or they run. And so parents, everybody's having a good time. Parents drinking. I'm not drinking. I'm like 7, so like we wake up. We wake up early in the morning because our parents are hungover. But there's like a racket outside the house. I'm in my grandparents' house where my cousins live. So it was like a concrete. It's made out of concrete. There's no softness. It's all concrete. So you fall, anything, you busting your head open, whatever, it's all concrete. So we're looking at the window because it's not a great neighborhood. So I'm looking through the bars in the window. Okay. And then I hear somebody yelling. And then me and my cousins are up because we are not hungover. So we kind of go outside and we look, and then there's 2 guys arguing. And then the one guy leaves. No, there's 2 guys arguing, like a real skinny guy and then like a thicker dude that was a little bit taller. And they're like, you motherfucker, this, fuck you, whatever. You drinking all night. Right. And then, fun fact, although Colombia gets most of the clout for cocaine, very excellent cocaine also happens in Peru, and for a cheap price that people enjoy a little too much. So these people are blasted drunk and then flying in the sky full of cocaine, right? So maybe not making the best decisions, right? Looking back 30-something years later, I can understand that maybe things might go regrettably. So it's like 7 o'clock in the morning, and these guys are still very excellent cocaine. That's a real description. It's a real like system measurement is very excellent. There's like diamonds, but it's cocaine rocks. So the bigger, thicker dude walks away, right? And then this other guy, now me and my cousins are just sitting outside. There's like a concrete gate. And then, so we went from the bedroom, then we went to the door, then we went to the one, like the gate, but towards the house. And then we went outside, like just standing there posted up, looking to see what was going to happen. And then the guy starts cursing at us. And so I was like, so he was basically calling us like motherfucker, like you motherfuckers are fucking. And so, just like anybody, like I think in America, motherfucker is not that deep, but like in Spanish, it's kind of like they're talking about your moms, right? Like directly talking about your moms, not just because motherfucker is like almost a throwaway here, right? But if somebody's like your mom, you fuck your moms, right? Then that will make you tight. So I was 7, the hardest 7-year-old alive. So this dude, he pulls out a knife and he was like, I'll kill all of you motherfuckers. And I'm like, I was like, don't talk about my mother. Don't talk about my mother. I'll fucking kill you. Right? I didn't have a weapon, but maybe my voice was sufficient enough to scare him away.
At
I was
7.
incorrect, right?
Hey,
And
mother,
then my cousins, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll throw a rock at him. I picked up a rock. I did pick up a rock, and then I was like, fuck you. But then the parents started getting up, right? And then the kids from the neighborhood started coming out because me and him, like he's yelling at me loud as fuck, and then I'm yelling at him. But I'm like a 7-year-old, like I don't have any bass in my voice. It's not like a man argument that you'd be like, oh, let them.
Hey, you're not gonna talk about my mother like that.
Right. So my cousins are like, yo, chill. What's happening? Stop. And I was like, no, fuck him. I'll kill him. And so the man is like coming towards me with the knife. The thick dude comes back with a tree trunk and he hits him on the side of the head. Pow! And my man falls out. And then everybody runs aside because the knife is down, right? We run inside. We're like, oh shit. And then I get hit, obviously, because I was wilding in the streets. And they're hung. My mother's hung over, and but we were like, oh shit. And then they make sure that we're okay, everything's okay, and then we go back out to see, like, to be nosy and shit, and the dude is gone. The body's gone, everything's gone. We never see them again, ever again. I visited there I don't know how many times, and I've never seen those two specific people ever again. So I don't know if he threw the body somewhere and he disappeared or what happened, but that was the one time that I almost got stabbed when I was like 7.
Look, dog from Dominican. He's like, mama.
He insulted me in my 7-year-old honor.
So, first thing I want to ask,
and it was a tree trunk. It was like a palm tree trunk. So it's not like super thick, but it was sturdy. And he grabbed it. He was like, boom, and you heard the crack, and he fell out. He hit the ground, and it's dirt. It was like there's some concrete, but it was like kind of dirty, like a dirt road. And that's it. I don't know. I guess he owed my man money. I don't know what happened, but they disappeared. I never saw them ever again.
I know you saw them again, and I'll tell you exactly when. On New Year's, they was in one of them towers that was getting lit the fuck up.
They was lit the fuck up. Because people don't stop drinking. Like, this is a service announcement, for a public service announcement for you kids. If you drink and do cocaine, like, you can stay up and be drunk. Preferably do more drinking than cocaine, because then you start, if you do more cocaine, you become very paranoid, and you start doing weird shit and hallucinating. But if you mix it a nice equal amount between liquor and cocaine, you can just stay up drinking and making bad mistakes. Like horrible mistakes that you'll regret, but you're not like paranoid, like, oh my God, these motherfuckers trying to get me. It's never a good way to feel that way. It's never good to feel that way.
Now, you said your mom hit you.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that your mother hit you because she was cursed. That guy said, fuck your mother. She probably heard it. And if your ass wasn't out there, it wouldn't have happened. If your ass would have been in the house.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. That's probably. It was a normal thing. I don't know. She just earlier in that week, and it's something that my cousins still talk about. I was saying something, and I answered her back, and from like across the living room, she threw a pot, and it hit me in the head. And it wasn't like I was gonna bounce off of something soft, because the house is made out of concrete. So I was at the front door. Yeah, you get away with abuse over there. Like my pet, like we were driving in the car once over there, and then you saw the police like dragging somebody and being the fuck, like real hard, like bad beating the fuck out of them, like stomping them out, all types of shit. And then she was like, my mom was like, yeah, see, this is what police do over here. I was like, all right, well, all right. I guess I'm not gonna do nothing over there. But I still did hood rat shit. You know what I'm saying? I still like was stealing shit or whatever. Well, you got it. When in Rome.
When in Rome, think about Peru.
Yeah. The very excellent cocaine and sneaking into carnivals. Yeah. And then that was back in the day with they used to have like, they had like, people would make like arcades in their house. So it's like you would have, somebody would have like 3 TVs, right? And then they let you play for an hour for $1 or like 30 minutes for $1. So you could play Mario Kart for an hour, for 30 minutes in their house on Nintendo 64 for 30 minutes. Yeah, they had weird. I mean, it's weird here, but over there it was like regular shit. It was like, oh, we're going to the joint so we could play video games, because not everybody had the systems in their house. You had to have money to have the systems in their house.
Oh shoot!
So they
I might have to do that. Get me.
Yeah, it's like a little arcade joint, and then you would go,
PS5.
and then they would sell you something to drink. It would be in somebody's crib, like they sell you some fresh juice, like it was popping. But like if we could do something fancy here like that shit would be a wrap.
You would have to have the right people in the crib, because if somebody step out of line,
I get
the tree trunk.
I get those. That's it. I get the tree trunk. That's it. I got the bat by the door right now. I don't fuck around.
But like, motherfucker, your time is up.
Your time is up. 30 minutes, not 30 minutes and 30 seconds. Get the fuck up.
Knock them out, and then you charge them for a nap.
Charge them for a nap. Yes. Like those airport pods.
Stick them over there until they
that's it.
The bat is the 4th dose. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The bat is the 4th dose. That's the COVID cure. That's the booster shot.
Now, you mentioned that it is warmed. It's warm there when it's cold here, so it just felt like a whole bird thing. Like you fly.
Yeah,
south.
you could do that. Yeah, my grandparents did that. Like they would be here in the summer, and then like when it's summer here, and then they would go back over there when it was winter over here. So, but I mean, it doesn't. I mean, now it gets super cold, but before it would probably get like 50. But like because my family's from like a port city, the wind off the water will make it super cold, but not as cold as the winter is here.
Must be nice to have an option.
It is nice to have an option. It is nice to have an option.
That'd be great.
Yeah, but then they steal your socks and your underwears, and then they try to take the sneakers. Those sneakers look nice. Here, take these $25 sneakers. Nah.
So you got to go prepared to get your shit taken.
Right.
So you go with real cheap shit.
That's what I would do.
Upgraded.
I went one time with like my brand new sneakers and all white tees and all that shit. And then I was like, I'm not doing that shit again. And then we would go to like the shopping center, like the market. And then I would just buy like shoes from there, shirts from there, everything from there. So I would not necessarily look like everybody there, but I wouldn't look like, because one of my cousins, he went over there. He went with some dirty ass Air Force Ones, like disrespected them for real. And he went to one of his cousins' neighborhoods over there, and then a kid on a bike pulled up on him, and he was like, "Yo, let me get those sneakers." And he pulled out a 38. He was like, "Yo, let me get." He was like 12 on a bicycle, and he was like, "Yo, let me get that." And then he's like, "Yo, what the fuck is happening?" And then his cousin was like, "Yo," because he knows everybody in the neighborhood. He was like, "Yo, what are you doing? That's my cousin." He's like, "Oh, okay."
So I'd be scared to even walk around barefoot.
Nah, you don't gotta be scared. It's fun. It's fun.
Oh, okay, all right.
It's fun.
Don't be scared. It's just hood rat shit.
That's hood rat shit. That's it. It's fun. It's fun. Like, yo, get the fuck out of here. I mean, he could have fought him off. I don't know. Anyway, it happens. It happens. It happens. But see, and those aren't even the bad. Like there's like places they call red zones that are even worse. Like you don't want to go in there. You got to know somebody in there.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I mean, that's the thing though. Like anywhere that I went, I had to know people.
Yeah.
You're not just gonna go. You just don't go to a bad neighborhood.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Just walking around like shit is sweet. With you know what I mean? Like looking with brand new clothes. You know, if people are hungry and you dress like a pork chop, they're gonna try to eat you.
If people are hungry and you're dressed like a pork chop, they're gonna try to eat you, even if they are vegan.
Right? They see it. They're like, oh shit! All right, let me get a taste. They're gonna try to get you.
Okay, a question was submitted. Now, when was the last time you went?
I want to say like 2006.
Ooh.
Yeah, I haven't been there in a minute. 2005, 2006, some shit like that. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was the last time I went. But it was a good time because I was older. One of my cousins owned like a little bar thing. Who's that? Give me what you got for a pork chop. Whose line? I don't know whose line is that.
All right, I'll read it on how it's said. Give me what you got for a pork chop.
What is that? Is that a song?
Yeah, it's a song by the one and only Chingy.
Oh shit! Okay, yeah, that sounds like a Chingy line. Oh,
I like it when you do that right there.
Yeah. So what was that? I don't know. People were wilding over there. There's kids. You know, there's very nice areas too, right? Historical areas. Yes. But my family's not from there, so from the the nice areas or the historical areas. So this is where I was at, and yeah, it was fun. It's like poverty is not fun,
right?
But looking for ways to have fun without money is fun.
Oh yeah, and that's how you come along the hood rat shit.
Right, hood rat shit. You're just playing around. You just, you might steal a candy or whatever. But because we would save money and then go over there with some money or whatever. Drop money off, take care of people, bring medicine if we need to bring medicine or whatever. So like we were coming to spend. So it was like Christmas already when we came.
Right.
Because we was coming to like give our family a good time.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And so I think that was that was a positive, right? Because if we came there to take or to like give problems or whatever, they wouldn't want us there. But they're like, oh shit, we're gonna eat street food all the time. We're gonna eat in a restaurant. We're gonna, you know what I mean? Like it was a nice time. Now most of my cousins live here, so we don't even do shit here. We barely call each other now. But when we was little, we was tight.
Now let me ask you this. Have you acquired that guy's tactics and hit somebody with a tree trunk, palm tree trunk, since seeing that and how effective it was?
No, I actually, though, I did hit somebody with a bus, but not driving it. Like I banged their head onto a bus.
All right. I see it.
Like you grab their head, you bang out the bus.
You said it like it's a normal thing. You just grab it and just bang it on.
Yeah, it was in elementary school. Some boy, like I'm very cool. You can, we could play he, but when I tell you, all right, chill, let's chill. Let's just chill. I don't want to play, and don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Right.
Whatever. So then he jumped on my back, and then I flipped him over my back, and then I lifted him up, and I started banging his head against the school bus because I told him to stop. I said it a whole bunch of times. It wasn't my fault.
And that's when you was 6. And
No,
this
I was
caused
no.
you to
I was
be
like 8. I was like I was probably like no. I was probably like 11. I was probably like 11. Because that's when I moved to Pennsylvania.
Peru, Pennsylvania. Okay, all
Yeah.
right, look out. Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Oh,
Yeah. I would like to go to Puerto Rico
yes.
because it's close and just as interesting. My wife's family's from Puerto Rico, so like she still has family over there. So it'd be nice to be there. No, I haven't been to Puerto Rico. I would like to go, and check out like Luisa and Isabela is where my wife's family's from. So yeah, basically, I mean, but you can technically go through the whole island if you're there for like, I mean, you can literally drive through the whole thing in like a few hours, I think. But like to enjoy it, I mean, take 2 weeks and then go to different main parts.
Right.
I think it would be cool to go to the mountains, to go to the jungle, to go to different parts of Puerto Rico.
El Yonke.
El Yunque, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a nice place.
Have you been? Have you been to Puerto Rico?
I have, sir.
Where'd you go?
I went to El Yonke
Mm-hmm.
and I went to maybe San Juan, I think. Not quite sure. But I stayed at
At least the flight dropped you off in San Juan.
listen, the flight that I took was on some hood rat.
It was Spirit Airlines.
Nah, bro. This was let's say it was above and below Spirit at the same time.
How could it be above and below?
Because all right, the above part it was military. Okay. The below part, I was sitting on a plane where like it's netting.
It's on the walls.
Yes,
the seats were on the walls,
and the back would open up if it had to, and things could drop out.
That's fun.
That was my whole seat, and you had to have earplugs. And don't think about talking to the person next to you because you just hear the engine.
Those are the type of planes that will hold that very delicious cocaine. What was it?
Maybe I was on board.
Maybe very excellent cocaine. That's where the planes that they will hold them in.
So that's what I'm like. Listen, the way I get places is how I get places. Sometimes, that's all I can.
If it's cheaper, let me know. Give me a hookup. I'll pay. I'll sit in those planes like that.
Sure. But it was definitely a hassle coming back because you had to wait, and it's like, all right, if we have room, then you make it. Otherwise, we'll put you on for the next day. So I would say Puerto Rico was a nice place, and I would like to go back.
You know what? I don't like the frogs. Sorry, guys.
Cookie.
No, my wife is like, oh my God, it's so relaxing. I'm like, this shit is annoying as fuck. And it's intimidating because there's millions of them outside. Just call that shit.
Cookie.
Yeah. Cookie. What if they decide to grow teeth and bite the fuck out of you? Hawaii agrees with you. They got them too over there. I heard they got shit like that. I don't like none of that. Like even when
it's better than hearing gunshots. Okay.
That you know what? As long as I can hear the distance, I don't know, dog. Because I'll sleep right through them. Like if it's not close to me, I'll be like. And even if even it's close to me, I'll still like wake up.
You keep playing around, they're gonna end up right there in Newark. You better watch yourself.
Not me.
I know it's not as tropical in Newark, but they'll find places because shit exists in Newark that don't exist nowhere else. So
I think my section is not rampant with stuff like that. So I think I might be a little safe. But even still, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't like I was saying, like even I went to Thailand and they have like little lizards that crawl on the walls.
Okay.
and they're supposed to be harmless or whatever. And I'm like, no, I don't. This is not. I sleep with my mouth open. I can't be here. I can't be here. If there's too many insects and things crawling on,
So you're okay. COVID has happened. There's a pandemic. We're used to wearing masks. Sleep with the mask on, and you'll be quite all right.
real slide. I move. I
Look,
move a lot when I'm sleeping. I'll be like,
all right. If anybody has any last minute questions, comments, concerns, whatever they may be, please type them now so we can get them in. Now, I would like to ask you this, sir.
yes.
From the time that you came on the episode up until the time that you leave the episode, how would you like people to remember you?
A respectable person who likes to do hood rat shit. It's fun sometimes. It's fun sometimes to break shit and to like.
When it's not yours.
Well, yeah, right. I mean, I'll break my shit if I paid for it. I'll do whatever the fuck I want with it.
That's real life hood rat shit right there, for sure.
Ask my kids when they don't listen. I'll break their shit. I'll be like, I paid for it. I'll break the fuck out of this shit.
And also, what I picked up from you was have a PSA, but then do it your own way.
Yes. Very excellent cocaine. In Peru. That's another thing. It smells like guavas.
Okay.
Because that's how they stuff it in fruits. Not like the Mexican kind that they put in the gas tank. They put it in fruits. South American style, you put it in fruits.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I can relate. Very excellent cocaine.
Hood rat things.
Wow. Okay.
Almost had a hood rat partner right there.
Yeah.
Maybe you do.
We got it. La-di-da.
All right. So thank you for coming on
Thank you
an
for having
episode
me.
of I Can't Make This Up and sharing this story. Because I'm still shocked that my man just went and found a tree trunk.
Yeah, he was like tight. He stomped off. He was like, and then my man was like, I'm gonna kill you, motherfuckers. And then it felt like an hour. He was like menacing us with a knife, and then my man came in like Super Inca, and he was like, boom. I never heard somebody's head crack like that. That shit it was like crack. So I don't know if his head busted or whatever, but he just fell. He hit the ground.
It's all right. The cocaine took care of it.
The cocaine, he didn't feel it. And I was looking for the knife, man, because I needed like because you could still carry knives on airplanes back then. So I needed like something to remember the event by. But
at 7 years old,
yeah, I was a mature 7.
Very,
Yeah.
very mature.
Yeah.
Very mature into the hood rat things.
Yeah, well, it happens.
All right, sir. Is there anything that you would like to promote, put out there, alert people of while you have this platform? I'd like you to take that time and do this now, please.
Yeah. So also on the Litverse, there's doing it with Marlon and talking shit with Marlon and Greg on Wednesdays, 8:30 to 9. We only do a half an hour show. Where we just talk about random topics and we have inspirational quotes and weird news. So you can do that every Wednesday on the Litverse. Also, I got some shows going on. There's going to be a Caribbean show coming up. There is that's going to be December 5th at the Tank, I believe. But if you come to Litverse and Marlon and Greg, I will be posting it. You can follow me at Greg Emmanuel on IG. I am not on TikTok right now because I'm just not. And what else? That's it. Got other things coming, but I can't remember them right now. And listen,
It works. It works,
yeah.
my friend. Make sure that everybody
NFTs, buy my NFTs. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be bringing out my NFTs. You could cop my NFTs for like $5. You know?
All right. Start low. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Because then you have goals to look forward to.
Right. And then somebody eventually could sell it for more money, and then I get a little taste of that.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. A little sniff of that. A little guava sniff of that.
All right.
All right.
So before we say goodbye to you, are there any last words that you would like to leave with the people?
Stop being scared. Because it's going to hurt more for you to die not doing it than feeling the rejection of when you do. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, you're gonna stop getting rejections, but like, you know, if you're trying to do something, failing is okay, and you do it. But if you never do it and you're on your deathbed, like, I wonder what you'll never fucking know, and then it's too late.
Very, very, very true. I hear you on that, my brother. So once again, I would like to thank you for coming on I Can't Make This Up and sharing that story that you have. I honestly appreciate it. You can't put a value on time, I feel. So you giving your time to tell that story, thank you. I greatly appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
All
Thank
right.
you for having me. NFTs, very excellent NFTs.
They come in a little pouch.
We're gonna
So
do
make
that.
sure you
Yeah.
get it. All right, sir.
All right, man.
Take care.
All right. Take care, everybody. Wash your asses.
Wash your ass. All right, everybody. So that was our story today by T.O. Greg. Now, we got to take a vote like we always do. If you believe this story, in the comments, let me get a all caps. If you believe this story, let me get an all caps. If you do not believe this story, let me get a nah ho. So if you believe this story, let me get an all caps. If you do not, let me get a nah ho. Now, to get into what we have learned today. First, let me give you a little PSA announcement. When you hear people outside arguing, you do not want to run closer to the danger. Now, in hood rat terms, when you hear people arguing, you want to walk slowly to see what's going on, because there's going to be some shit. All right, you're gonna get involved. People are gonna include you some way, somehow, and it's gonna end in a way that you would have never seen and that they might not have ever seen coming. That's just a little something for you to take with you and remember. All right. Thank you to everybody for tuning in today to another episode of I Can't Make This Up. I'm your host, AJ Dunk, spelled all caps. You don't forget, you can find me at www.ajdunk.com. From there, you've got my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter. It's all located at ajdunk.com. So head over there once you're done here, and you can see older episodes of ICMTU. You can see stand up on ajdunk.com. You can see sketches on ajdunk.com. There is a variety of things for you to see. Also, please, please, please subscribe. That's what I ask you. Just please subscribe. That's so you will then get alerts of new content and you don't have to ask me. You will get alerted and then you can tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that you know this friend. Okay. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you again to my guests for coming on today and sharing that story. Thank you to you on Instagram. Thank you to you on Twitch. Thank you to you on Twitter. Thank you to you on ajdunk.com. And thank you to those that are on YouTube. Again, my name is AJ Dunk, spelled all caps. Don't forget, laughter is always in style. And let them know, Ma. Let them know, Ma. Let them know, Ma. What you do, AJ Dunk, all caps. In my guess, that's why I have them on. Yeah. In my guess, that's why I have them on. Yeah. In my guess, that's why I have them on.